I decided to wear a sweater in this video. That was a mistake. It's really hot. I feel a little bit qualified to talk about this subject as someone who has fallen into temptation many times. I think I can talk about it and give a good idea of how this stuff works and definitely how to combat it. It's a slippery slope. Satan has had thousands of years to perfect his technique. He's very good at what he does. And my experience from what I've seen in myself and in others, all it really takes to fall into temptation is not focusing on Jesus Christ. It's taking your eyes off Jesus Christ and rather focusing on the things of the world. As soon as we are too busy to read our scriptures or pray, that's when Satan gets the one-up or the advantage on us. He knows how to draw us in, and that sucks, but it's the truth. He's very good at it. But if we take some time to recognize some of his tactics, talk about what we can do to stay strong spiritually, I think we'll be better off. From what I can tell, it seems to me that Satan's main goal is still to limit our agency, or the ability that we have to choose for ourselves. We see this in the most common temptations that are used today. These are things that attempt to take that ability away. They're things that get turned around into ways to control us. Alcohol, pornography, drugs. When you're participating in these things, it begins to be what your life revolves around. It's an imitation of real joy and real happiness, and it's a mockery of God's purpose for us in this life. Satan loves to imitate God, and it makes sense because God is perfect, and he's figured out a way for people to be truly happy here on earth and in eternity. I think one of the most notable ways that Satan imitates God is the way that he draws people in. To me, it's a sick and twisted warp of the important principle that is receiving personal revelation or truth line upon line. When God does this, we receive truth, and the more that we follow that guidance, the more truth we'll then receive. Satan's version is different. It's a trap. He draws us in slowly, and he justifies our actions and entices us to do it again and again. He gets us to hide what we've done, and he gets us to continue in our vices until the point where there's nothing more important than whatever our vice is. Satan's goal is to make us miserable. He wants us to be as he is. He wants us to feel like we've lived our lives with regret. He wants us to be angry, unnecessarily sad, and overwhelmed. He doesn't support those who follow his enticings. In the end, he leaves them to rot in their own bitterness. Satan is real, and he wants to stop you from returning to your loving Father in heaven. The only way to combat Satan is with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Who else to rely on than the man who has suffered every temptation on behalf of us? If there is anyone who knows how to overcome the adversary, it is Jesus Christ. The Lord has given us the power to choose. While Satan's temptations attempt to limit that power, they do not take it away. Jesus is waiting for us to choose and rely on him. As soon as we do, he is there to help us lift our burdens. As we focus on Jesus Christ, we can have the foundation to overcome anything that Satan has to throw at us. Through sincere prayer and the study of the scriptures, we can center our lives on Jesus Christ. I know that as we do this, we will be uplifted and blessed with true happiness, with the ability to overcome temptation through Jesus Christ, and with the desire to do more good in the world. I know that through my own experiences, and I encourage you, if you're watching this video, to try that out. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more content like this, and share it with a friend if you think it could help them. Thank you guys for watching.